Hey everybody, welcome to Genius Tech Gadgets. Today, we're going to go over what howitzers can change the war zone in Ukraine. Watch until number 1, because it's one of the most potent mobile howitzers I've ever seen. Number 4, 2S-22 Bohdana. The 155mm ARM 2S-22 Bohdana is a modern Ukrainian-originated self-propelled gun platform utilizing a 6x6 wheeled configuration. Proving popular with many modern armies of the world as the very mobile gun carrier wheeled vehicles, sporting powerful field howitzers known for non-light-of-sight artillery support fire. The nation of Ukraine, still embroiled in a war to its east with neighboring Russia, introduced 2018 one such design designated locally as the 2S-22 Bohdana. The type is used solely by Ukrainian ground forces. The system is a mating of the KRS 6322 series, diesel-fueled truck chassis, and a proven 155mm field howitzer gun system. The former comes complete, with armoring at the vital sections, while the latter brings the necessary traversal elevation and recoil gear for effective battlefield performance. Such designs intend to supply forward operating forces with rear-line fire support, and the truck component allows for quick relocation of the entire weapon as needed. Design work on the vehicle spanned from 2015 to 2018. 2S-22 Bohdana publicly debuts in the 2018 Kyiv Independence Day Parade. The complete system crew of 5 personnel includes the driver and commander. It weighs 56,000 pounds loaded for travel. The truck component of the 2S-22 Bohdana is of conventional arrangement, with the engine set as the bow, and the driving cab/crew cab seated aft directly. The middle to the rear section of the truck is flat, allowing the gun system to be placed directly onto it. The installed diesel engine unit is rated between 380 and 420 horsepower output, and provides the truck with an on-road driving range of about 1,200 kilometers. The gun portion of the 2S-22 Bohdana retains all of the capable elements of a modern 155mm field howitzer. It sports a long gun tube, with a heavy-duty, multi-battled brake at its business end. The weapon is rated for 4 to 8 rounds per minute sustained, and has a reach out to 40 kilometers. 2S-22 Bohdana is considerably broadened with rocket-assisted projectiles, offering an impressive 60 kilometers of engagement range. The truck itself carries up to 20 shots ready to fire, with additional reloads requiring a companion ammunition carrier. Number 3, Caesar. The Caesar was the first mass-produced truck-mounted howitzer. This unusual concept of mounting a powerful howitzer on a military truck chassis eventually proved successful. Other countries followed the trend and introduced their truck-mounted artillery systems. The Caesar completes with a 155mm L-52 gun howitzer, fitted with a semi-automatic loading system. It fires all standard NATO 155mm ammunition, including ordinary and rocket-assisted EFRAG rounds, cargo rounds with anti-tank or fragmentation bomblets, and smoke and illumination projectiles. It is also capable of firing bonus precision-guided anti-tank munitions. The bonus round carries 2 smart anti-tank submunitions to a range of 34 kilometers. The maximum range of fire is 42 kilometers with a rocket-assisted EFRAG projectile. For direct firing, the maximum distance is 2 kilometers. The maximum rate of fire is 6 rounds per minute. The vehicle carries 18 complete rounds. The Caesar artillery system has an armored cab that protects the crew members during traveling. It accommodates 6 crew members and protects against small arms fire and artillery shell splinters. A 12.7mm machine gun can mount on the roof for self-protection. The Caesar can be set into and out of action in less than 1 minute. Brief redeployment time allows for avoiding counter-battery fire. The vehicle can also use on-shoot and scoot missions. The vehicle fits with the fast-hit computerized fire control system, muzzle velocity radar, and navigation system with global positioning system. It provides onboard terminals for communication and firing sequence management. Prototypes of this artillery system were based on a Mercedes-Benz Unimog 6x6 truck chassis. Production systems for the French Army mount on the Renault Sherpa 5 6x6 truck chassis. It is powered by Renault DCI-6 turbocharged diesel engine, developing 240 horsepower. The vehicle fits with a central tire pressure system, which adjusts from the driver's seat. Interestingly, howitzers supplied to Saudi Arabia are also based on the Mercedes-Benz Unimog U2450L 6x6 chassis. The Saudi National Guard operates these. The Caesar is fully airing transportable, and can airlift by the C-130 Hercules, or A-400M transport aircraft. A battery of 8 Caesars can disperse more than 1 ton of projectiles in 1 minute. A salvo of 6 Ogre cargo rounds releases 378 bomblets and saturates an area of 3 hectares. Each Caesar howitzer is escorted by the ammunition resupply vehicle. Number 2, PZH-2000. PZH-2000 self-propelled howitzer is the most modern cannon in the world. Its maximum firing range of up to 36 kilometers, together with its variety of ammunition and high rate of fire, ensure practical support for the German maneuver forces. Its modular armor, high mobility, and nuclear, biological, and chemical ventilation system protect the crew and enhance the overall survivability of the system. The PZH-2000 can engage soft and semi-soft area targets with its current ammunition. With the procurement of the 155mm Innovative Artillery SM Art Seeker head ammunition, for the first time, the howitzer will be able to attack semi-hard and hard individual targets precisely while minimizing collateral damage. The German PZH-2000, Panzerhaubitze 2000, is Germany's next-generation 155mm self-propelled howitzer, and is among the most capable howitzers. The required range of 30 kilometers with standard NATO ammunition, or almost 40 kilometers with assisted ammunition, achieves by the newly developed 52 California 155mm armament, and the new Modular Charge System, MTLS. Continued use of the in-service bag charges is also possible. The 155mm armament automatically lays at high speed and precision. Its position is checked after every fired round, and if necessary, it relays automatically. The automatic shell loading system includes different semi-automatic and manual backup modes, an automatic primer magazine, and an automatic inductive fuse setting. A hybrid global positioning system, GPS, navigation system uses to navigate and determine the gun barrel's position. An onboard ballistic computer with a radio data link to an external fire control command post enables the gun to conduct fire missions quickly and independently from any unprepared firing position, after receiving target position and ammunition data. The PZH-2000 can automatically lay its main armament underlying and ammunition data radio transmitted by a fire control command post. Almost without exception, the trend in future guns is to build more extended shooting models, with most nations experimenting with guns that fall in the 155mm, 52 caliber size range. Armata International called the German PZH-200O the most powerful self-propelled artillery system under development in Europe. With a 155mm/52 caliber cannon and an automatic loader, the PZH-2000 has a burst rate of fire of 3 rounds in 10 seconds, or 8 rounds a minute. With a high level of protection from top attack submunitions and a capacity of 60 shells on the gun, several nations have shown an interest in the PZH-2000. Number 1, M777 Towing Howitzer. The M777 howitzer is a towed 155mm artillery piece that replaces the M198 howitzer in the United States Marine Corps and Army. It uses by the ground forces of Canada and Australia. It made its combat debut in the war in Afghanistan. The M777 is manufactured by BAE Systems Global Combat Systems Division. The titanium structures and associated recoil components are assembled in Barrow-in-Furness, in the UK by prime contract management bases. BAE's facility in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, completed the final integration and testing of the weapon. The M777 began as the ultralight-weight field howitzer, UFH, developed by Vcell's Armaments Division in Barrow-in-Furness, United Kingdom. In 1999, after its acquisition by BAE, Vcell was merged into the new BAE Systems, RO Defense. This unit became part of BAE Systems Land Systems in 2004. BAE Systems' original U.S. partner was United Defense. However, in 2005, BAE acquired United Defense and is responsible for the design, construction, and assembly, through its US-based BAE Systems Land and Armaments Group. The M777 uses about 70% US-built parts, including the gun barrel manufactured at the Watervliet Arsenal. The M777 is smaller, and 42% lighter, at under 4,100 kilograms, 9,000 pounds, than the M198 it replaces. Most of the weight reduction is due to the use of titanium. Because of the lighter weight and smaller size of the M777, it can transport by MV-22 Osprey, CH-47 helicopter, or truck more quickly than the M198, which allows it to be deployed more rapidly on and off the battlefield. The smaller size also improves storage and transport efficiency in military warehouses and air, naval transport. The gun crew required is an operational minimum of 5, compared to a previous size of 9. The M777 uses a digital fire control system, similar to that found on self-propelled howitzers, such as the M109A6 Paladin to provide navigation, pointing, and self-location, allowing it to be put into action more quickly than earlier towed and air-transported howitzers. The Canadian M777, in conjunction with the traditional glass and iron sights, mounts, also uses a digital fire control system, called the Digital Gun Management System, DGMS, produced by Selex, with components of the Indirect Fire Control Software Suite, IFCS, built by the Firepower team, in the Canadian Army Land Software Engineering Centre. The Selex portion of the system, known as LNOPS, was proven through earlier fielding on the British Army Royal Artillery's L118 light gun. The M777 is also often combined with the Excalibur, GPS-guided munition, allowing accurate fire up to 25 miles, 40 kilometers. M777 almost doubles the area covered by a single battery to about 5,000 square kilometers. Testing at the Yuma Proving Ground by the U.S. Army placed 13 of 14 Excalibur rounds, fired from up to 24 kilometers, 15 miles, within 10 meters of their target, suggesting a probable circular error of about 5 meters. Gulf Battery, 2nd Battalion, 11th Marines, out of Camp Pendleton, California, dropped the 155mm M982 Excalibur round on insurgents 36 kilometers away, more than 22 miles in Helmand Province, marking the longest operational shot in the history of the M777 howitzer. According to CNBC, Ukraine will receive 90 howitzer artillery systems. These are the first known heavy artillery platforms to be transferred from the U.S. Army and U.S. Marine Corps stockpiles to Ukrainian forces. Recently in the eastern warfare of Ukraine, drone DJI Mini 3 had recorded the M777 howitzer destroyed Russian equipment. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss more videos of tools, gadgets, technology, tips, tricks, and more. Check out my playlist, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.